It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. Hey guys, it's CraxBax's. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother about disclosing this, because, you know, in the Sonic 2 video I had a mask and hat on, but, you know, I'm not even gonna bother doing that mask, you know, creator bullcrap, so you know what? Get straight to the point. This is going to be the first episode of a monthly or yearly thing called CraxBax's Wall of Bullshit, where I go through and talk about the games I own, and systems. It's like 2. Or 3 if you count my laptop, but then again, it's not really meant for gaming. So what better way to start than talk about the one that I love the most? Kind of. Sonic the Hedgehog. This game is, I feel like I didn't need to do this game enough justice. I should have done this game a lot more justice than I did on my review, because it is only like 6 minutes long. Like, if there was ever a time that I wanted to do a re-review, it would probably be the Sonic 1 video. I am just disappointed with that. I did not like how that turned out. It was rushed, I talked too fast, generally just unappealing. I still talk fast, but, you know, I'm trying to work on that, so... In terms of the way it is, it's just the game in the case, but I'm gonna try to look for the manual on eBay sometime later. You know, I mean, I like the box art, it's definitely, like, cool, you know, it has that 90s, you know, that good Greg Martin, you know, look. And guess what, it's not for resale as well. And for the other games, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, it's loose, I don't have the case. And some guy wants to charge me 20 bucks for it on eBay. I mean, I'll do it. I mean, I want to have this complete, but I can probably get a replacement cast on Etsy for like $1. And to round out the Genesis games I own right now, can you tell I hate myself? Mortal Kombat for Genesis. This is a weird one. Might review it, maybe. But, you know, I picked this up because, you know, I knew Mortal Kombat was an arcade game, but I didn't know it was, like, ported to Genesis and SNES. And the funny thing about this is, on Genesis, it's a lot more brutal than on SNES, since, you know, this was the time when Nintendo said, oh, we're all kid-friendly, and Genesis said, fuck you, Nintendo! So, yeah, thought for Genesis, let's get into 360. GTA 5. GTA 5 being one of the more early games I got for my 360, I think. I don't know. This game is... It's okay, I've played it a lot over the years, but, you know, I don't own it right now because my Series S is a digital-only console, and I owned the physical copy of GTA 5 for 1, but I sold that, plus my one broke down, so I gotta get a replacement, like, never. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. It's a pretty solid game. You know what? Where the fuck is the game, bro? And for the last of the 360 games... Jesus. Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Yeah, just sell this is chopped because I got this in a damaged used case. Yeah, you can tell this is cheap considering I'm using the used case. I'm gonna look for the original case on eBay somewhere eventually whenever I get the chance, so... Alright, what do we got? And obviously I have the best Dragon Ball Z game. Garbage! And finally, we have The Outer Worlds, the first one. Pretty solid game. Sad thing is, I don't have a Switch. My cousin's gonna give me his along with his SNES, so that's neato. And I guess it's not just games, because, you know, I have a VHS for Dragon Ball Z History of Trunks. Who the hell would buy this? And then, you know, over here, this is where, you know, all the consoles sit. You know, I got the Series S where I play most of my games on emulators with dev mode. Keyboard, because, what is it, this button on my controller does not work. And then you got the Genesis, and I did buy this on eBay, but I meant to get the AV to HDMI version, so, you know, it's a waste of money, but hey, I got my money back. And then obviously, you know, the Genesis. Looks like shit because it's rendered in widescreen. And ah yes, don't you love your visually flawed Sonic? I know I do. You know, over here we have this sad excuse for a freaking desktop, you know, use that chair. I was literally sitting just right there, and you know, this is how I get shit done. You know, it's very primitive, as you can tell. You know, but hey, we ball. And this is how the wall looks right now. You know, let me see if I can get it better framing. You know, you have the Genesis stuff there, 360, one switch, and then you know, this. And Sonic 2 over there in the Genesis, since I didn't feel like bringing that back over here. So that concludes the wall of bullshit. Yeah, it's not really much, but I am getting Sonic 3D Blast in the mail soon, so I'll do a short on that. Since, you know, I feel like just getting this video out the door, that way you guys have something to watch while I'm, you know, working on the Sonic 3 video. So, if you enjoyed, subscribe and leave a like, and, you know, see you guys next time.